Hello and welcome to my channel for news about the Fact Gossip 24. Please follow and subscribe for more information. Alana, your friend, is me. Let's begin. 90-Day Fiancé. Statler's move for Dempsey is a financial disaster. Is she ignoring red flags? 90-Day Fiancé. The Other Way star Statler Riley's decision to move to England for her British girlfriend, Dempsey Wilkinson, may have devastating consequences for her future. Statler left her home in Texas to join Dempsey. They were going to explore Europe in a van. Dempsey lived a simple country lifestyle and had always dreamed of van life, whereas Statler was accustomed to the comforts of her typical life in America. However, Statler was desperate to make her relationship with Dempsey work, and she was willing to sacrifice everything to make her girlfriend happy. Statler and Dempsey first appeared on 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, they faced several disagreements during their short time together. They clashed over a lot, including differing views on having children in the future. Also, Statler wanted to move quickly in their relationship, and her blunt, quirky personality was at odds with Dempsey's thoughtful and easygoing personality. Statler and Dempsey are now giving their relationship another shot in 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 6. However, with Statler moving abroad to help Dempsey make her dream come true, it seems like she's giving too much. Statler and Dempsey's van life got off to a rough start when they miscommunicated about the money needed to purchase the vehicle. Dempsey sold her existing home and most of her belongings. Statler took out a $20,000 loan to fund her share of the van, which she admitted was more than half of what it cost. While Statler thought they had enough to cover the price of the van, Dempsey informed her that they were still short of funds. Statler ended up covering the shortage through an advance on her paycheck. It was unclear who officially owned the van, but Dempsey made most of the arrangements before Statler even arrived in England. The van was most likely considered Dempsey's property, even though Statler had taken out a personal loan for the purchase. Statler had no desire to live in a van, whereas a nomadic lifestyle had always been Dempsey's dream. If the couple were to break up, Statler would likely return to the United States, leaving her ex in debt over a vehicle she no longer owned. Statler's career in finance allows her to work remotely. She was able to keep her job even after moving overseas and traveling across Europe. Dempsey, however, did not work remotely and had to quit her job in order to travel freely. This left Statler as the couple's sole breadwinner. She didn't have her partner's freedom to relax and enjoy the experience. Dempsey and Statler's relationship was still in the early stages when Statler moved to England. They had only spent a few weeks together in person. Becoming financially codependent is a big step in a relationship, one that will surely impact the couple's dynamic. Dempsey's decision to stop working placed a huge financial burden on Statler. It made it easy to wonder whether Dempsey was using Statler to fund her travels. Prior to leaving for England, Statler was very hesitant and wondered whether she was making the right choice. She had a difficult time parting with her belongings, saying goodbye to items such as her refrigerator. Statler postponed packing until the last minute to avoid dealing with the reality of the move. She took her car to a dealership to sell for cash, only to change her mind at the last minute. Although the sale of her car would have relieved her financial concerns, Statler decided to keep her car as a safety net in case she returned home. Statler is prone to anxiety and dependent on routine. The stress of an overseas move was clearly impacting her mental health, and so was leaving behind the comforts of home for the unknowns of van life. However, Statler's relationship with Dempsey was also not particularly solid. They argued over the logistics of the van purchase and did not seem excited about finally starting their lives together. Deep down, Statler knew that she and Dempsey had very different personalities. Keeping her car was a clue that she had little faith in their future together. Statler has a long history of rushing into relationships and giving more than her fair share, both emotionally and financially. Statler was adopted as a baby, which left her with feelings of inadequacy and loneliness that carried over into her romantic relationships. Statler never felt fully at home with her family and was constantly searching for unconditional love. Before she left for England, Statler discussed her past with a friend, who expressed concerns that Statler was again being taken advantage of. Statler's friend pointed out Statler's habit of ignoring her own needs out of fear of rejection. Statler admitted to previously paying rent for a partner who used her for financial gain.